Good evening, everyone, from my home studio in Malta. This is Joven Tenishia, once again with another hour of power on the Friday evening. Actually, I've been here in this room since this morning around 9 a.m. So much of a busy day, actually busy week. Not just a day, but today was something really special. I had to launch a lot of stuff on social media. Various jobs on the computer. But anyway, everything went okay. Besides that, I got out of this room for lunch only. No, I can't argue. Come on, busy is good. So we've launched New Year's Eve. I've talked about a show that I'm doing in London in January at the Ministry of Sound. I will tell you about that later on during this show. And also, as usual, I've prepared a full hour of music ahead, and there are some really great tracks this week, which I want to share with you. So, let's kick it off. Thank you for everyone who's following. We are live, by the way, on YouTube, on Twitch, also on VK in Russia, and Facebook, on my official Facebook page now. But on Facebook, as usual, I can't guarantee that you'll finish the broadcast, as we all know that Facebook is really unreliable for broadcasts, unfortunately. So we're gonna start with a track from Jiminy Hop in a collaboration with Bondarev, and this is Pale Blue Dot. Turn it up and welcome.
vastness, there is no hint that help will come from elsewhere to save us from ourselves. The Earth is the only world known so far to harbor life. There is nowhere else, at least in the near future, to which our species could migrate. Visit? Yes. Settle? Not yet. Like it or not, for the moment, the Earth is where we make our stand. It has been said that astronomy is a humbling and character-building experience. There is perhaps no better demonstration of the folly of human conceits than this distant image of our tiny world. To me, it underscores our responsibility to deal more kindly with one another and to preserve and cherish the pale blue dot.
Jiminy Hop and Bondarev in a collaboration with a track called Pale Blue Dot. Welcome to the regulars, Ivor Chief from Miami, Roberta, David Taylor from the UK, Hypo Medicator, Twitch and YouTube. Thanks for your comments, guys, as always. In the meantime, we continue with a track from Frankie Wah. Another great production from a producer that is doing it his own way. A guy that has been regular in my mixes. That was the sounds of Frankie Wah featuring Iola with Bring Me Back to You. In the meantime, I have another favorite producer coming up next. This time in a collaboration with Anden. This is Yotto with Group Love. Roberta, thanks for your comments. Yes, I'm looking forward to play at the Ministry of Sound. I will tell you about that very soon.
Reach out and touch me. I feel you then, through the pain and despair, through the silence and doubt. Reach out and touch me.
Beautiful from Yotto and Andon. That is Group Love.
Let me be your soul and feel enough. Let me be your God in this truth. Follow me, baby.
You can't go wrong with Stankolev on a remix there for Attribute with Be My Love. So I was telling you before, I'm in January. I've just announced today that I'll be playing my 6th time at the Ministry of Sound in London. Ministry of Love, obviously. But I love the club, but it's called the Ministry of Sound. So on the 14th of January, I'll be taking over the Progressive Room this time. In the previous 5 times I played the main room, and I also played the backyard ones. We had some kind of VIP barbecue, I remember, at Sunset, and I did a progressive set, which is actually uploaded on Mixcloud, and it was ranked really, really high. I was proud of that. It was a good gig. It was a good gig, and I also played in the main stage after. But this time I'm taking over the Progressive Room with a 4-hour extended set. So I know there's a few Monty's people that have been telling me, you know, if you go to London, I'll come with you. You are welcome, guys. And I've really had some really good feedback from people living in London as well, who are saying are going to make it there as well. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to hit the Ministry of Sound again early next year, right after my birthday. Guys, I'm going to turn 40. I don't know if I should be sad or I should be. Everyone is saying life begins at 40, so I'm looking forward for the new chapter. But you know what? The first gig at 40 is gonna be somewhat really special. You know, like playing the Ministry of Sound 4 hours in the mix, taking over the whole room for Progressive. I think that's something good, you know, to start the year right. Anyway, after that I'll be heading to Australia to see my family, so probably in January, from mid-January to mid-February, I won't be able to do these live shows anymore on the Friday for a whole month. However, I know I have a lot of friends in Australia, and they've already asked me if I'm going to play somewhere there. I'm looking at it at the moment. Probably I'll be doing something in Brisbane maybe as well. I've been told, but we'll see about that. They have to deal with my agent as well if he's listening. Also, of course, I'll be doing some live broadcast from over there. I have a friend called Ahmed Arasever, which sometimes he comes on as well on the chat on Twitch, and he's willing to share his studio with me. So I'll be doing some broadcasts from there as well, keeping in touch with you from down under. Obviously, the timings will be a little bit different because at the moment in Australia, I know it's around 5:30 in Malta, but in Australia it would be early or late night at the moment. So you know, timings will change a bit, but you can watch the repeat on YouTube or get it live on Twitch. And as much as I can, I will also upload the mixes on SoundCloud, Mixcloud, and the podcast app as usual. Anyway, we continue. I've got another one from Stankolev, this time in collaboration with Out of Mind, and this is called Escape to Paradise. Once again, thank you for following on Twitch, on YouTube, on Facebook, and on VK. Siddharth Sharma on YouTube says, age is just a number. I think so too. You know, the other day I was talking to this girl and she said she was like 28 or something. I thought, you know, I told her like, how old do you think I am? And she said 28 actually. I don't know if she was drunk. But I said, oh, really? Jeez. You're really good at guessing the age. I lied. Welcome back to Twitch Mystery. Hope you're good. Stankolev and Out of Mind, Escape to Paradise. Here comes another producer that has been very, very regular on my shows. His name is Christoph, this time with Archie here for Illusions.
losing our memories, watching you, but instead of me, play the fool, call me out, day by day in a reverie, wanting more, but I fail to see. I'm so filled with confusion, you're blinding my eyes with illusions. In my mind I keep losing, don't wanna define my illusions. I'm so filled with confusion, you're blinding my eyes with illusions. In my mind I keep losing, don't wanna define my illusions. I'm so filled with confusion, you're blinding my eyes with illusions. In my mind I keep losing, don't wanna define my illusions. I'm so filled with confusion, you're blinding my eyes with illusions. In my mind I keep losing, don't wanna define my
Ivor Chief says that was the track of the month. I kind of agree, man. It's a really good track from Christoph and Archie, Illusions. But I must make a note on this coming track. It's a great release on FSOE UV. Comes from Artesia and Dal Nula, and it's called Iris. So let's read some comments. Big fan from India, Mahesh Mahi. Hi man, on Facebook. I've been to India many times. I think I've been around, I don't know, 15, 18 cities. It's a very interesting country, India, with its own culture and its own ways. Loved some places where I remember I played in Guwahati once. Was really great. Bangalore was really good. Kerala was really good. Mumbai and yeah, man. Been all around India. Mystery 8-month anniversary. I don't get that. Roberta Goosebumps on this one. Yes, it is a good track. I must admit. Did we feature it as the feature track of the week? I'm not sure actually. If not, I'm gonna do it this week. Anyway, we continue with a track from FSOE, Iris. Would love to hear, by the way, where are you watching from, guys? So please let me know where you're watching from. Whatever platform you're on, YouTube, Facebook, Twitch, VK. Let me know where you're watching from. What a great track. Great release on FSO EUV. That was Dalnula and Artesia with Iris. In the meantime, coming up next is the all new Artbat Horizon. South Dakota, USA in the house, Cyber Chief. Mystery is watching the full moon rising in Patcheville. Ah, I'm jealous. Turn it up, Roberta, turn it up. mentioned at the start of this session, today I've launched the New Year's Eve event in Malta. Of course, as many have demanded, Tenishia NYE Classic, Return to Basics. And I'm saying return to basics because we're gonna try and recreate that old school vibe. Everyone is sort of missing it, and everyone is telling me like, hey, listen, you know, this clubbing thing is with all the VIP stuff and all the bottles and all that. Okay, that's in trend, and I understand it. And again, I would say we will have that, of course, in our events. It's you can't escape that nowadays. But we're gonna have a nice stage, a nice arena, and it's gonna be all about music as well. So for all those who miss the old school vibes, I remember a lot of people mentioned the Eden Arena events back in the day. I miss them as well. So we're gonna try to recreate that with old school stuff and but high technology, light production, and of course your favorite classics. We're gonna go through 3 decades of classics, house, trance, and techno, all in one night on New Year's Eve 2022. The venue is the Monte Cristo Arena. For those who have been there, they usually host boxing in this arena, or before, back in the day, they had also some shows with knights and horses. I've never seen it, but it's a nice arena though. I went there and I thought, you know, this is a really good venue. If you do it up with the nice stage and the nice lights, it's a perfect venue. So, yep, looking forward. Early bird tickets are now out at 20 euros only, so hurry up and get those before they run out. But I have to mention that December also is full of shows. I will be playing small shows in Malta and Gozo as well. The list is too long to mention here, so you have to go to my social media and check them out. I'll be playing in Valletta as well for the Christmas weekend, on Christmas Day, I think. I have Click, I have Zion. For those who live in Malta, you know what I'm talking about. Anyway, we continue with the music. This time it's Stylo and Space Motion in another collaboration. They gave us Player, which I played so much in this session. This time another collaboration, which is called Fifth Element. See what you think. First timer on Twitch. Hi, Aaron Debs. Welcome. New track from Trigger. This is Sandstorm. different from Chris Lake and NPC. That one was a drag from God. Not the usual style I play, but I thought that was a really interesting track, and I thought, I just put it in, end this session with it, and see what everyone thinks. I think it's a good track, and I think it's gonna be a hit actually. Came out last week. Chris Lake, I've had a lot of productions from Chris Lake I played before, but I didn't hear from him from a while, and this one caught my attention. Cool track. Anyway, so today after here I'll be playing at Hyde with special guest Carl B, also Brainerd and Mika at Oyster. Tomorrow catch me at Click from 1 till 3 in the morning. I'm looking forward for that. Click is always, you can't fail with Click. I mean, I go there, play some really like banging progressive, and I love it. The people come there for the music, nothing else, and it's amazing to play there. I love it. Anyway, the list of gigs continues. It's on my social media, but let me remind you once again, New Year's Eve tickets are out, early birds are out. There's a very limited number of early birds, so make your way to tenishia.com/tickets and to get yours. What can I say? That's it for this week, and I'll be here, of course, in a week's time, as always, 5 p.m. Central European Time, on Twitch, YouTube, Facebook, VK. For my fans in Russia, I'm exploring VK now. I have a personal account still, so I'm still exploring, but it's there. We're on VK as well, and I guess Twitter. What else? All over across the platforms. Thank you very much. Thank you for following. Thank you for listening as always. And until next week, take care of yourself and each other. And as always, keep on dancing.
And love is just a drug.